What's happening, YouTube? It's Saturday. A rare day for a stream, but I was filming content for all of your hungry little eyeballs and figured I'd finish up my training live. So, get into some quick light kata, and then we'll call it a day. Let's do kororunfa. Yeah! I just realized this angle really does make my legs look weird. I want to do that again. Here. Yeah. That's crazy because I'm definitely blocked here, but it looks like there's a gap. Interesting. God, where was I? Oh, at the very end. Poke Swag. What's up? How was your Saturday? Oops, who we got? Cutely Divine. Hello. How are you? Have you done your training today? Hi. Don't care? Still don't care? Rude. Rude. To speak to your sensei that way. You know? Well, maybe you don't. That's the problem. You haven't been coming to class. How am I? Well, thank you, Poke Swag. I'm pretty good. I just finished filming a little bit, and I figured, you know, I'm in the dojo, might as well go live. You can speak Chinese. That's cool. Boku wa nihongo ga hanashimasu. But, you know, only a little bit. A lot of karate. What else was I going to do today? I need to work on some chambering dexterity. And you speak any language. That's kind of a bold, broad claim. Any language? Os. Hello, Angel. How are you? The bull, I don't know what you said. Hopefully, It was civil. Have you guys done your training today? Mr. Starr? Have you done your training? See, with the big pants, they tie so high up, it feels like I'm in waders. You like the vid? Thank you. Doing well, says Angel. Sensei, you? I'm doing pretty well. It's the weekend. I'm almost done with my training. You're seeing the end of it. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's work on a little balance, huh? What do you think of that? I should balance closer to the camera. A lesson for the other side. See, if you can do this, you can kick. Got to sleep. Oh, konbanwa. Sleep well. Oh, Mr. Carter, I'm gonna get my whooped doing that. Yeah? If only I had decades of experience fighting people. Oh, wait. I do. I appreciate your concern for my safety, but I assure you I'm doing just fine. Just fine. I want a better point. Karate, huh? Yeah, karate. Just watch Karate Kid 1 and 2. Wax on, wax off. Not to be a karate nerd, but I mean, kind of comes with the territory. There's a kata called anan. A lot of waxing on, waxing off. Look, I can speak Japanese. Don't care. If you don't care, then what are you doing here? You definitely look like a guy who wax off. That's funny. Do I look like I'm familiar with wax? Mr. Clean. So much white crane. Kwangji. Oh, it's good to see you again, friend. I've been watching a lot of the seminars that you told me about last stream. Can you do a backflip? It's funny. It's always the people that come in here kind of insulting, that want me to do a backflip. I'm not going to do a backflip. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a conversation with you and then kick you in the nose so you can smell my toes. Not strong enough. Oh, no. Oh, no, for what? What am I not strong enough for? For you? Oh, thank you, Tiny Lion. You're a red belt, Waldine. That's interesting. In one of the dojos I was in, red belt was before green, but in every other old school Okinawan style, it's been red belt is you're the grandmaster. And maybe that's what you're saying. Ken here, what do you think about Aikido or Judo? They're very different. I feel like Aikido has a lot of good principles, but not a lot of great application. Judo has a lot of great application. I just wish it were easier on the practitioners. Like your fingers. I mean, if you're in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you do this too. But your fingers get your knuckles just get fucked up from all of the jersey tears. Public attorney says you should do a crane kick into a backflipping roundhouse. Is that legal advice? You mastered MMA, Mr. Carter. Did you get your black belt in MMA? Kwangji, my Tai Chi is like Aikido, except it works. LOL. Do you know the movie Flash Gordon? I've heard of it. Do the sea lion. That's more of a party move. Okay? You get me drinking, maybe. Oh, or you'll sue me. Navy vet of 12 years. Oh, thank you for your service. I have many family members in the Navy. a liar. You could be lying. You hot. Thank you. I appreciate that. And if only you knew the full scope. Okay? All right? You see this? You see this? Huh? How hot is that? I already know how hot it is. But thank you. Yeah, to everyone in the chat, no, I would not carry nunchucks in a street fight, okay? Because I don't need them. All right. All right, let's do a light suparipe. Maybe. Actually, let's do fuck it, let's do suparipe. Suparipe. Now I gotta back up. Up. There goes the mic. And the mic topper is here. Sorry for the audio. Let's continue. Okay. Here. I gotta get back into it. 3, 1, 2. Suparimpe. Do you understand? Oh, but you wouldn't do in a street fight. No, I wouldn't. I'd do this. And then video cuts to heaven. You know what I mean? Okay. Little toneful breather. Ugh. Left is terrible. Here we go. 1, 2. Obviously, I have a better side. Oh! I don't know how loud that was for you guys, but my ears are fucking ringing. Oh my God. Sigh. Whoop, gonna fall over. Oops. 1, 2. Oops. 1. Really, hold it there. 2. Here we go. Nope. Okay. 1, 2, 3. God. Oh, it rings again. Jesus Christ. Oh, tonfa. Okay? You paying attention? All right. Do some light, flowy kicks. Everyone gets pissed off if you don't kick it maximum power, but that's not how we do things here, okay? Things are nuanced here. Things are advanced, okay? Try not to tuck underneath as much. Like this, you know what I mean? Okay. Oh. Getting old. You know what I mean? Oh, this is my tight side. See, I throw my kicks more like Kyokushin. Up. Why am I doing this? If I'm moving and it's there, I'll put it there, but I'm not gonna do extra. For free? No. No way. No way for free. Trying to build that dexterity, you know? Maybe you don't know. Oh. Really feel that in the ass, you know? I'm just gonna fire off a few snappy saw something earlier today where Chael Sonnen was talking about, like, why are you firing off the lead hook if you've just done a cross at this distance? It's not really lead hook territory, and he makes a lot of sense. But every combo in boxing is like 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I know, right? What I would love is to get that same speed from here, but the delay of launching that is just, you know, there's a concept by Peter Considine, he called it the double hip, where instead of pulling the arm back and throwing it, you leave the arm and you bring the hip back and then forward. So you're essentially doing that. That's max power. That is like you get the full stretch. If I want max speed, I got to fire from like an already angled position, which is why I kind of start here. I'm already half turned over, half into see, I feel like I can get a better snap if I wave into it. Then it has that time to really come out here. But if I try and snap it like the jab, it just, it's, because this is super fast twitch and this is not. It's all these tiny muscles in the deltoid, you know? So it's just not as quick. Up here. This doesn't feel good. This is like my stable stance, but it's just a little too far. This is where I can pick everything up without shifting or telegraphing, but I guess it's always a balance, right? What about do the jump style? Sir, are you all right medically? Do jumps. What is jump style? I don't feel like jumping today. I'm old and I have many injuries. This feels really good. I mean, you know, everyone talks shit about the Sanchin inward turn, but if you don't take it as like both, and it's just kind of a hip internal rotation cue, that really, I feel coiled up, I feel powerful here. I feel like I've got this cocked and loaded, bam! This one's, because I'm so low, I can really drive in a small space. Don't care, you got to tell me what jump style is. Whoop. There it is. This is what advanced practice looks like. Once you get beyond black belt, everyone thinks that all you do is like, you know, spin kicks and all kinds of crazy shit. No, you just spend 45 minutes kind of wiggling in one spot, feeling out, you know, little initiation impulses. This is so nice. You know, I have talked shit about Shotokan for a long time. It's just not my favorite style. But they do fudodachi, which is this kind of stance. It's like I think it's called immovable stance, but it's like you're not forward, you're not back, you're sort of kind of in the middle, hedging your bets and like braced against either side. Feels really good, especially in these like outside muscles, you know. I feel like corkscrewed into the ground, which on these mats is important. Let's see. A little bit of tensho. How about that? Tensho. Could have done it better. Tensho. A lot of this stuff that honestly you don't even really see this except for like a couple scenarios in the kata. But it's the first thing you learn. So, I mean, it's good to learn the kind of wrist fluidity early on. I guess. Don't care, you never told me what jump style is. How am I ever going to defeat you on the street if I don't know jump style? Like that. You're supposed to do it in shikodachi, you know, but I'm not going to take the time to do it. Particularly if you won't tell me what jump style is. All right? What I haven't done in a long time is like, oh man, I guess it like a, where you kick into a slide. This floor makes me nervous. You know? I've seen a lot of people online do this little blink step, all they're doing is going down and coming up. But they're just timing it so that by the time you expect them to be returning, they suddenly move. It's an illusion. Like the moonwalk. I don't think I can do it in bare feet. But that's the idea. Okay? All right? It's a dance lesson now. Okay. Do a little key home, and then we'll pack it up for the night. What I'm doing is 1, 2, and I'm trying to pop up. Again, this is what a lot of advanced practice looks like. It's just practicing the impulse to get maybe one good rep. No. It's better. Oh, no. No. That was the feeling. It's a little slow, though. Do you understand? Okay, let's try. Soto. There. No. Everything's gotta hit at the right times to give you the most like elasticity. Otherwise you end up muscling it, and that's not what I'm trying to do. That is a young man's game. Oh. How fast do I look, chat? Please tell me fast. Oh. Ugh. It's got to be there, 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 there. Do you understand? I worry you don't. And you're not saying anything. We're going to get halfway into the semester, and then you're going to ask me about this, and it will be too late. Do you understand? Okay. Okay, and we very carefully do not smash the overhead. That was barely okay. Do you understand? I know you don't care, but I worry you don't understand. All right, if you want requests, you better pop them in the chat. Or Sensei's going to get his dinner, which he will hunt with his bare hands, of course. Okay? That's how I'll start the fire. Just Okay, if you understood what sensei tries to teach you, you would know. I wouldn't need to tell you. Okay, do you understand? I get it. Everybody's gooning, okay? But the least you could do is save one hand for chat. That's interesting, huh? That's interesting. I've done this where you kind of fake a side kick and you instead plant onto the thigh, and it kind of depends on who's heavier and all that, but I like to push myself away and then come back. But I haven't tried it on Bob, really. Push, all right? Push. What about from the front? Push. Push. Guy. Oh. I'm tired. I'm gassy, frankly. Okay. Okay. So I think for my own personal practice, because I'm old and decrepit, need to keep my knees at parallel or lower. Yeah, that's too high. Oh, I almost hit his fucking stand. See, I can knee him in the face. That's not the problem. The problem is, like, maintaining my spinal alignment, delivering the thing, you know? Because here, I gotta, hips come forward, so, you know, I'm just not fully committed. Oosha. Bam, 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 bam. Bob, fix your fucking belt. Really strongly believe in the climbing technique. Ooh. You know, everyone wants, because everyone's obsessed with max power, everyone's also obsessed with, you gotta fire from all the way back here for maximum. I don't need maximum power. Maybe you do. I don't need maximum power. I can afford to lose some, okay? So when I get over here, I'll just press down and then fire like a 1-inch punch from here. Bam! It works, people. Hey, I'm getting old, 50. Listen, Jono, look, I'm younger than you, okay? But I think we can all agree that after 30, things, you know, the screws just start coming out, and it's different. It's the price we must pay for the hubris of experience. Okay, it's a decent trade-off. It's just hard on the ego. Just like how I can't do flying knees for 6 hours a day every single day anymore, you know. I got to find easy ways to do it. So, one something. I don't understand that. Daniel Denny. I wonder if it's a misplaced word in a different language. Oh, that's interesting. Pushing off the lead. But then you got to do this like pas de bourrée step, which as a professional dancer, I'm not really against, but you know, you want to reduce the number of steps as much as possible. So if I push, bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess what I could do is use one for when he's kind of close. And the other one, if I really make this successful, you know, I can step forward into that one. So the short version, 1, 2. The long version, 1, walk forward with it. And that felt good. I kind of hit him high up on the shin, but again, I'm old. Well, sorry, Jono. I'm getting older, and you know, with back problems, the farther, little physics lesson, okay, the farther the weight gets away from the lever, the greater the leverage against the spine. So the farther my foot gets out here, the more shearing force is applied to my spine. So I got to kind of minimize that as much as possible. One of those ways is, instead of snapping with the toes, I throw kind of shallow kicks, right? But that means I don't necessarily have to exert full strength at length. Wink, okay? I just need to get it like partway up the leg, which means, you know, I don't have to get that full extension. I can kind of like how Muay Thai, they leave their kick bent until they strike and then they push through. Same sort of idea. So I come up this way. Yeah, that's the one. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Well, it's almost that time, chat. Shorter stream. Normally, I stream for 2 or 3 hours on Tuesday evenings, which is when the next stream will be. If you liked anything you saw today, if you think I'm particularly hot, sometimes I take my shirt off. You never know. Okay? That's the gamble. Will he strip? I don't know. Kind of depends. No one asked me to. I'm going to put that out there. You know, but it's okay. Saturday night, we're all very busy. Okay? We're all playing Crimson Desert all day, every day. I get it. We have this move in a nunchuck kata. 1, 2, you jump, twirl it over your head and go, aye. And you do these little moves where you kind of stab. Bam, bam. All right. Last thing for the night. You know, maybe one stream I'll just do horse stance. And I'll just sit in horse stance for the entire goddamn stream. If you don't know me, I can horse stance for a while, all right? Shikodachi is interesting because it like kind of locks your hips in place, and so you get a little bit of drive, but because you're so underneath yourself, you can't really. So it really like you really feel a lot more in the torso here. One, two, three. Face, solar plexus, groin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! You want to see the fastest hands in the world? You want to see it again? Rip, Grandpa, that was his favorite joke. All right. Os, thank you for joining the stream tonight. If you like this, if you want more, okay, more ab shots, more nunchucks, more flexing, Tuesday evening, okay? Jono, it's past our bedtime. Os, domo arigatou. Konbanwa, everyone. Have a good night and a good weekend. I'll see you next Tuesday.